So Anthropic just launched something called Claude Ultraplan, which completely separates the planning phase and the building phase. And most of the content I've seen about this is kind of aimed at software developers and engineers, which is a shame because the concept is dead simple. And in today's video, I'm going to be going through a real life use case on how we can use this. So instead of AI building first and hoping for the best, it now thinks first, shows you the plan, and lets you give feedback before it writes a single line of code. So this will, in the long term, save you a lot of credits and tokens. It's kind of like giving you the blueprint before the construction phase, right? And Tharek here explains it pretty well. You can also reference the documentation for yourself. I'll include the link in the description down below. It basically hands a planning task from your local CLI to a Claude Code on the web session. So you don't have to do the planning phase on your own computer. You can do it on their hosted web. So the old way of doing things is basically you kind of typed in the prompt, the AI immediately starts coding, and then your computer is kind of locked up for a certain period of time. And then you wait and maybe hope it understood you. And if it did go in the wrong direction, you just wasted a ton of tokens and credits and you have to start over again or give a better prompt. There's basically little to no control until that task is done. But with Ultraplan, you type in a prompt, the AI thinks in the cloud, your computer stays free for you to browse, start other tasks, brainstorm other ideas, and then you view the blueprint in your browser before you start initiating the session. You can also leave replies, comments, and AI revises the plan before it starts doing the work. So there's more control before anything is built. So without Ultraplan, it's pretty much kind of like getting a contractor and telling him, hey, renovate my kitchen. And he starts ripping out cabinets before you've actually picked out the countertops. But with the Ultraplan, the contractor shows up with the blueprints telling you, hey, exactly, here's what we're going to do to renovate your kitchen. You discuss them together and then you bounce ideas back and forth, make the changes, and then he starts building right away. So how do we start using Ultraplan for ourselves? So make sure you type in Claude update in your terminal session. So we are going to head into terminal. We're going to on new window, and we're just going to type in Claude update and make sure it's the latest version on our terminal. After that, we can initiate a Claude Code session by typing in Claude, and it'll start a Claude Code session. There we go. We're inside the Claude session. Now, if you're already familiar with Claude Code, you might be thinking, hey, doesn't /plan already exist? Well, it does, but there is a critical difference here. So planning is pretty much kind of like reading and building is kind of like writing. /plan does both on your local machine. It reads your code, it makes a plan, and your terminal is kind of like locked in that entire time. You then review the plan in your terminal, which is like trying to review an architectural blueprint through a mail slot, right? You can see it, but the experience is kind of limited and you can only see through a slot. Ultraplan separates the two. The reading and the thinking happens in the cloud. You review the plan in your browser with a proper interface, maybe inline comments, a sidebar to jump between sections, emoji reactions, and your terminal stays free this whole entire time. Then when it actually comes the time to actually write code, you choose whether that happens in the cloud or back in your machine. And this is not the same as UltraThink, which is another feature people confuse it with. UltraThink is deeper reasoning within a single response, which is where the AI thinks harder about one answer. Ultraplan, on the other hand, is an entire collaborative planning workflow. They're kind of like different tools, but they have very similar names. So here's where a lot of people get confused. So think of /plan as kind of like doing sketching on like a small piece of napkin or a small piece of paper, while Ultraplan is actually going back to the office, drawing up proper, strategy and blueprints on the drafting table, and then bringing them to you in a format where you can mark them up properly and make changes. And one more thing, you want to launch Ultraplan from the terminal, not from the web interface. There's no button for it in the browser or the VS Code sidebar if you're using VS Code, and it's just a terminal command. And today we'll be building a stock portfolio tracker because I think it's something that might be useful for, the investors watching my videos today. And if you invest at all, you know the routine, right? Every morning you're checking Yahoo Finance, maybe CNBC, maybe a separate app for earnings, another one for news, 5 different tools, none of them customized really to your portfolio. And half of them are just trying to like upsell you on a premium plan. So what if you had one dashboard built for your exact stocks that showed you everything in one place? So not just the prices, but the overnight news, earnings countdowns, whether a drop is market wide or company specific, and even how many shares you can buy with the cash you have in hand right now. And that's what we're building in today's demo. So I'm going to type it out so you can see exactly what we're building here. So I'm going to just type in /Ultraplan. So we have the first one here, Ultraplan here, and I'm going to just type in my prompt. So here is my prompt right here. So it says, build me a personal stock portfolio tracker, track these stocks right here. I want a dashboard, a morning briefing, an earnings calendar, alerts, and a position calculator, as well as new sentiment for each stock, positive or negative. And you then get the option to choose whether to launch it in the web, and I clicked on yes. And also, since right here it says you cannot launch a remote session because it requires a Git repository. Yes, you need to create a Git repository and connect it before you can launch Ultraplan. So now it says it entered plan mode, and Claude is now exploring designing an implementation approach. And while I'm doing this, I've maxed out my weekly session limits. I'm on the Claude Max plan. We already spent $7 on this, but it's all good. We have like $300 left in the tank right now, so we can pretty much bang this out. So then it's going to start building the project and planning the architecture right now. And it actually also made a Git repository for me so that it can start the Ultraplan phase. So we're about to have a all-in-one tool that tracks exactly the stocks that we care about, shows exactly the data we want, and we own it outright, right? No subscriptions, no one raising the price, no features locked behind a paywall. So Claude Ultraplan has finished the plan. Let's take a look at what it actually gave us so far. So this is the blueprint, right? You can see how it's structured into sections right here. There's a sidebar on the left for navigation, and each section covers a different component of the build. The architecture, the data layer, UI components, its briefing engine. It's showing me everything it intends to do before a single file is created at all, right? And because this lives in your browser, you can actually review this from anywhere, right? You can just go to the toilet, go to make a coffee somewhere, go for a run, and you can check on the updates and make changes on your phone. So the plan lives at a URL. It's just a web page, so you're not chained to your desk waiting for the AI to finish thinking, right? So let's take a look at what it actually gave us here. So let's go over to architecture here. Right here, it's laid out the tech stack and how the pieces really connect, which framework for the front end, how stock data gets fetched and cached, where the briefing logic lives. In the old workflow, this would all be invisible to us, right? It's just going to say thinking, coagulating or something like that. We don't really know what exactly it's doing, but right now we have a full bird's eye view on the entire plan here. But in the old version, decisions are made behind the scenes that I'd only discover after the fact that I've seen something go wrong. Secondly, let's check out the data strategy tab here, which kind of gives us an overview of the API that's pulling, which stock data and what the refresh interval is. If I wanted real time instead of 15-minute delayed, I could flag that right now and type it right here before any code exists, right? And if you want to make a comment, you just type here and just make a comment, say like, I want to change the intervals right here, and we can just make that change right there. And then boom, we can have that code deployed and start building. So if I'm happy with this plan, it's time to build, right? I've got two options: either execute this in the cloud where Anthropic servers do the building and deliver a pull request, basically a clean package of all the completed code ready for me to review and merge, or send it back to my local machine in terminal. But the cloud option is powerful because it's already got a snapshot of your code base up there from the planning phase. So we can start building immediately without rereading everything. So I'm going to go with the cloud. So let's step back for a second real quick here. We literally just gave it a prompt in plain English, reviewed the blueprint, left comments, iterated, then told it to build. No code, no design skills, no $50 a month in fragmented subscriptions. I could really just replace my entire tech stack for stock trading and investing with this right here. And one more thing, and this is relevant context if you're building anything with AI tools right now. Just last week, Anthropic cut off flat rate subscription access for third-party tools. If you're running something like OpenClaw, a popular open source AI agent framework, on a $20 a month Claude Pro subscription, that's no longer supported. And third-party tools now require a pay-as-you-go API billing, which can be significantly more expensive depending on the usage. And why does that even matter right here? Because Ultraplan is first-party, right? It's built directly into Claude Code by the same team that builds Claude itself. And first-party tools get priority access, right? Priority support, priority stability, and they're the last to break when the platform starts evolving, and Claude is evolving fast, right? Think of it like Apple's camera app versus a third-party camera app. When Apple updates the iOS, their camera always works, but the third-party one, maybe or maybe not. Ultraplan is the native camera app. It's built into the platform. So if you're going to invest time learning, build with AI, build on the tools that are closest to the source. So if you want to learn how to build tools like this for yourself and maybe for your business, and to maybe save some time and automate some soul draining tasks, I break this down step by step inside my community where you can network with other AI geeks, learn new updates and new use cases. And we're building real things inside, not watching from the sideline. The link is in the description down below if you're interested to join. And if you found some value in today's video, I hope you give this video a comment, like, and a subscribe. And I'm super excited to see you in the next video.